What is up, everybody? How's everyone doing tonight? Back at it again. One more night of the week into the stream. We're doing it big. It's day 4 in a row. So we're doing another short one. And as always, we're going to just keep this to a quick evening run. We're not going to do too much. Now, if you were watching last night or you check out the previous VOD, what you'll see is that my internet decided to cut out mid-game. So I didn't realize it till a few minutes after my internet went off, and I didn't realize that my stream had ended. So silly me, I wasn't keeping an eye on things. I just was focused on the game. And so what you missed out on was just a little bit of action. I did end up running one more mission. Need to get a little bit more scratch under my belt. And then basically just stopped there. So with that, I'm going to just jump right in. I think we're just going to kind of pick up and I'll kind of relay what we were doing at the time when things ended. We were right at the tail end of a mission, completed, managed to survive, pulled out of that with a big win under my belt. And in turn, we're going to go ahead and jump back in. And what I ended up landing on was an escaping out of that planet, that sector, whatever they're called. I got to one of the industrial hub planets, and there was a rare mech available. So what I picked up was sped. I got the big chonka, the dragon, 60-ton mech. So what we're going to be doing is, as we start to get a higher and higher tonnage that we need to be able to drop, we're going to phase that in. The other thing that I ended up picking up was a salvage on an assassination contract. It's blackjack, 45 ton, so it borders into that mech, the light mech market area. So we should be able, yeah. So we got that medium. The dragon qualifies as a heavy. Wow, so I super lucked into this. Ended up setting me back 5.5 million, but definitely worth it at the end of the day to make sure I can start pushing those heavier mechs and getting a big advantage in certain situations. So with that, we have 2 medium mechs now, and then we've got a whole bevy of light mechs still. So as we go through some more of our missions and our tonnage increases, we're going to start phasing out some of these guys, and we're going to phase in some of the other medium and in turn heavy mechs. So really happy that I managed to score that. So with that, let's take a look at our star map. So I don't remember what this one was. This might even be the same dragon, but we're ready to rock and roll. Got all our mechs prepped. Let's check our timeline. No issues with any mechs that need to be refitted. You have Lieutenant Freeman, who got rocked in that last mission. He was out for 79 days total. I've done a fair amount of flying around to try and get equipment picked up and then make sure that we could retrofit some of our stuff without too crazy. So you'll also notice that we spent about half of our money. We were close to over 10 million, and we're down to 5.6. So still in a healthy range, and we're going to be basically flying out from here. So the one thing that I did pop up is we got a view transmission thing, and this is going to be for a noble cause. So we have to travel to Allerton. This is where we cut off last time. So let's go ahead and hit star map. So we have to hit Allerton all the way over here. Now, one thing that you'll see, we're looking over here, reputation 5, reputation 4. So before we jump over there, we're going to do some missions out here. So let's take a look at our contracts and let's see what we've got. Independence against House Karita. I like it already. So let's actually just get it up. Right. Let's see what kind of contract we got. So it's a difficulty 15. You'll see the tonnage limit has been upgraded to 160 tons. So this is what I'm talking about. As we get higher in this difficulty, tonnage is going to increase. We need to automatically make that move into the next kind of move from only dropping with light mechs, now starting to drop with more mediums, and then eventually as we get higher and higher difficulty ratings, we're going to do more and more big mechs. We're going to drop that heavy metal. So this is a demolition. People of Fairfax 2 are on the verge of rioting. Travel there, torture. Perfect. And let's just make sure under the barracks, everyone is now healthy. Good. Jump in, and we are going to accept. This is a big increase. So keep in mind, we've been running like 11, 12s, maybe pushing it to 13. This is going to be a big change. Now with heavier mechs, bigger damage bills, I'm just going to cover myself because I don't know how we're going to do. And then all salvage. So we're going to have 18 salvage to try and pick up another good sized medium mech, and then start really pushing for a full lance mechs out here.
The mission area is under heavy weather warning.
So
it's going to affect
we're a little underweight.
and
We've got a 35, 30, 30. Now, the Jenner is not so hot for us. What we're going to do is we're going to switch that out for our Blackjack. Now, the great thing about the Blackjack is it has the AC2s, medium lasers, which means that we can take full advantage of his ballistic and his laser weaponry. No missiles that we got to worry about, so it's just mostly going to be worrying about cranking up those weapon skills. Hopefully he can handle the damage. As an alternative, if we end up having any issues, what we can do is cycle out Captain Ring on the Blackjack and get that going for her to have, or him to have, Blackjack available. Right at tonnage, so this is perfect. Bumps us up into that next slot. We've got 2 medium, 2 light, good mix of some of the mech tonnage. We're going to be looking good here. I can't wait until we can get a little bit more tonnage, and then we can rock that heavy as well. Spicy. Oh, you know what? I just know. Well, we'll leave the Blackjack the way it is. All right, trace, dose. No. Let's drop. Getting a little sip in. Should be able to see that, I believe, is the Panther? There we go. There's that Blackjack.
Online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Our target is an industrial complex marked on your tactical display. Our employer wants it gone, and we aim to please. Light that complex up like a New Year's celebration, Commander.
We're going to skirt the bad boy. So, obvious answer, straight towards the objective. We're not on a time crunch here. The demolition, not a defend. We don't have to be on point for the whole thing. So, what we're going to do is we're going to scout out the terrain. We're going to see if we can get a height advantage, and hopefully from a distance, maybe take that hill right there, and then be able to strike down onto the city, which means that we hold the height advantage. They have to come up to us. Bye. Alvita saying. I think that's goodbye. Yeah, I'm not sure. But anyways, we get right back to it. Sorry for the little distraction there. So far, looking good. Really hoping for there to validate that it's all clear. Maybe get some bonus loot. Yeah, we're slow. Okay. We're not very fast mechs. Got fast mechs, but we don't fast. Man, I can't believe not a single thing. Ooh.
Target acquired. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Yeah, buddy. No, no loots. Went all this way and nothing. Oh, I feel cheated. Okay. That was the long way. Visibility is poor, so... Yep. Head back where we came. Took out a couple of randoms. Rain down our righteous fury. Big crater. Something fell here. Kind of looks like a
Sensor sweep detected.
Locust.
Going to Earth this way. I want him to come to me.
All units. Hostile mix inbound. Supply complex has been blasted.
Target acquired.
Okay.
Target acquired.
Want to pick these fights? Go home.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
We'll obliterate that target and pop that blood bag inside it. There's an obstacle on it, but they must fight on. Concrete the core.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
There's your target objective, Commander. Why don't you go over and introduce yourself? Target destroyed.
Go.
We've lost the power plant. Switching to reserve power. We're making progress, but still have a long way to go. Keep at it, everyone.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Got another one.
Destroyed. Target.
Requested target ID received. Engaging.
Target destroyed. New target assassin.
We're on it, Commander. The area is down to half capacity. Keep going. Lead unit under heavy fire. Enemy mech destroyed.
Target acquired.
get sent to hell.
Target destroyed.
All right. Get back to blowing stuff up.
Our payday is nearly here, Commander. Just keep smashing.
Ooh, that is a lot of bogeys.
Firing on the commander's requested target.
Incoming missile. Incoming missile. Incoming missile.
Main unit squad taking heavy damage.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Copy. We're on it, sir.
Enemy destroyed.
Destroyed.
Target mech eliminated. Mission complete, Commander. I expect our employer to be very satisfied with this result. Head to the evac point for extraction.
They've blown the petrol tank.
Lance target confirmed. Firing.
Target destroyed.
Target down.
Hmm. Yeah, we did good on this one. A ways to go, 900 meters. Big quick work here. Turn this around.
Sensor sweep detected.
Ooh, what do we got over
Target
here?
acquired.
Griffin? Oh, that's scary. He's got a PVC.
Incoming missile.
Group target acknowledged.
Main units receiving heavy fire.
Target acquired.
Focusing the shared target.
Heat critical.
Tango down.
Sensor sweep detected.
Target is down.
We are getting creamed. Okay, so this is the price we pay for sticking around for a little longer. This is A-okay.
Target acquired.
Focus target has been updated.
Target destroyed.
Taking heavy damage.
Forgive me,
Target
Hospital.
destroyed.
I'm getting quick warnings. Interesting.
Go. And hey,
Target
look at that.
acquired. Target destroyed.
I got it.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Mission complete,
Go.
Commander.
Look at that. Took some damage. Let's say okay. I was expecting to take some hits. That's why I took the mill and repairs. Yeah, look at that. Survived, what was that, a 15 difficulty? That wasn't too bad at all. Alright, 130 rep. Pushing up the independence. Now, this is our, I think this is Shadowhawk. And it's got the PPC. It is a 55-ton mech. That is kind of in line with what we're looking to get. So I'm going to grab this Shadowhawk. I only have 2 pips, so PPC, because I actually don't have any and I haven't found any for sale. I'm just going to go ahead and grab it. Everyone is healthy. We took very minimal damage there. I was actually really worried, but probably a big bump up in damage. Our Blackjack, way more survivable now. Perfect. So we're looking really good. Let's see, no contracts here, so let's take a look at our star map. So I think black market, black market, black market. Gotta get down to Peabody and Lexington. So let's take a look at hell for Sunprint. So we got Independence against House Davion, House Carita against Independence, and House Davion against Independence. So to be completely honest, the demolition contract seems right up in line with where I want to be, and knowing that you gain a little bit more for getting bonuses to versus what you take away if you are against them, usually like a 10 to 8, 11 to 8 kind of a scenario. What I could do is take the demolition contract against House Davion, or with House Davion against the Independents. So I'll lose about 8 points with Independence, gain 11 points with House Davion, and then flip it around, kind of balance it out, and then do the raid contract, and then of course skip out on the Warzone contract for House Carita. So what I may do is that, but I'm gonna go ahead and fly here to Row and get the repairs done much cheaper. Save that money. Alright, so let's go into our battle mechs. So here's our Shadowhawk that we just picked up. 55 tons of metal. Good there. Some repairs. Javelin. Panther. Bangity boom. And we're looking good there. So let me actually just slide this guy down. And let's see, let me check the loadout rope. So 1 pip PPC, I don't have any. Let's check the equipment. So energy weapons. So I don't have a 1 pip PPC to replace. So what I could do is just do the repair. It cost me 1.5, and this is why I wanted to stack up money. Perfect. So 1.5, we're taking a big money hit, but that's okay. We're going to be rolling in some really nice mechs here in a little bit. Alright, so what's our timeline looking like? 6 days until the Centurion's ready, and that's all we need. Let's hit that star map. Let's run to Sun Prairie. 13 days, perfect. And everything's all ready to rock. We still gotta wait a little bit for the Shadowhawk. That I'm not even. Let's take a look at these contracts. All right. So what we were looking at first was this one up here, Break the Line. It is a demolition mission. I'm gonna grab that House Davion, see if we can bump us up a little bit, give us a little buffer so that when we turn it around, we can take the disrupt the planetary defenses. Now you'll notice back down to the 11s and 12s, tonnage also dropping. Looks like that 11 is that marker. So what we're probably gonna have to do is for this one when we get to it is to switch out that blackjack. So let's jump into our House Davion demolition mission. That what we just did. This one's a lot easier. I'm gonna bank on us having less repair bills. I'm gonna take both of our salvage shares, and then we're gonna max out with that. Let's hit back actually. Contracts. If I go back in to 1, I have 7 points. So what I'm gonna do is, what if I do this way? 4. Yeah, buddy. I think this is gonna be the ticket. Yeah, look at that, 15. So we're gonna do it this way. So this is gonna be our mission. Gonna be the last one for the night. All right, now we're over tonnage. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clear out the blackjack. All right, now let's take a look at our light mechs. So we've got a spider. What do we have? Blackjack at 45 is too much. So heavy. So you know what? We're gonna drop with the spider, and right on par. Look at that. That is perfect. So this gives us a solid roundup. This is what we're used to doing. We're going to. Yeah, he's just got the 2 lasers, 4 lasers, large laser, and the S round 4. So perfect. So let's go ahead and let's get into it. Trace, dos, uno. We're dropping here. We're gonna see how well we walk through this mission. And I will tell you, I'm pretty excited to start hitting that next tier where we can start dropping with 2 mediums.
Wants us to disrupt hostile forces'
Give me
intersystem
tingles.
communications network by taking out a series of satellite installations.
All right, where we at?
The ones they want destroyed have been marked on your map. This location is deep in hostile territory, so expect heavy resistance.
I'll expect heavy resistance, all right. That's probably. Wonder. Looks like it's floating on the terrain. You know what? We're gonna do this. Looking at the map, got 3 points right nearby. I'm gonna kind of skirt this. And the reason we're gonna skirt this
We've
is.
got enemy vehicles on radar.
Tango spotted.
Where?
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Target is down.
Right. Those supposed to be helicopters. Right there looks like fat loops. might be able to just poke this one from a distance. So what is my AC-10 is...
Sensor sweep detected.
We'll obliterate that target and pop that blood bag inside it.
Man, she is so aggressive.
Tango eliminated. Enemy destroyed.
Gotta destroy the satellite uplink.
Target acquired.
Good work, Commander. That's one less target.
Let's get out of here, because I don't want to be in this.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Nope. Actually, before we get too far forward... Oh, unless we've got... It's, Urban? We're just gonna go ahead and poke it. Urbans are not exactly, a big threat.
Target sent to hell.
Hostile spotted. Engaging.
Nope, you are... That is... It's a form up on me, buddy.
Lead, Commander.
There is a form up on me command, buddy. We're searching for the fat loots. We're gonna get out of here. We're gonna get here with a fat payday. What do we got?
Target acquired.
I feel like they just spawn out of nowhere. Because we just came from there. And got a dude. So. Come on, give me the fat loots. I hate these guns because they scare me to death. Okay. Is we get a bonus? Who knows? Say good luck, man. Wait, the building's over here. Ooh, what is that?
We're on your target, Commander.
Ooh, he is straight up in the way.
Super. Weapon systems are
Target
down.
destroyed.
Punching out.
My buddy. Oh, let's just take a little peek-see at this corner. See if there's anything that is worthwhile.
Walk on up to the treasure to pick it up.
Yeah. Sometimes, you know, the intuition is worthwhile.
That's close enough. Ready to start pickup operation.
Target acquired.
Brilliant. Payload acquired.
Target
She
destroyed.
is. She is toast. Okay, so let's hit this next spot right up here. Cruise right through. 700 meters away. Pop this radar tower. What I suspect is the last spot in that city-looking area is going to be heavily guarded. So we're going to skirt around it well wide. We may engage a couple more small things, but the idea is that we don't want to come at it direct. Well, this does have a good angle. We're up high, so we may have the height advantage here.
Target acquired.
Focusing on issue target.
Target destroyed.
Objective down. Enemy ship landing at your location.
Ship landing at our location. Where?
New target assassin.
Target acquired, Commander.
Incoming missile. Target destroyed.
Gents. Got. Okay, so we loot the assassin. Good there.
Target acquired.
Scorpion light tank.
Target destroyed.
Alright, now this is where we destroyed the first. So we've kind of swung nice and wide, not getting too close to the action, the main base. Gonna hit that next spot right up there. And then that'll give us a good attack vector to go in and hit that area from a distance and not have to worry too much about having to brawl it if it's in the middle of the city. Look at that nice visibility. Yeah, so far everyone looks good.
Mobile unit in the area.
Target destroyed.
D. Got over there. Well, let's get this. Oop.
Target acquired.
Lance target confirmed. Firing.
Ooh.
Target destroyed.
Focus target received, Commander.
Target destroyed.
Target destroyed.
Ooh. Back away from it. Don't want to be caught in the explosion. Perfect. Now, some buildings over here. Got a chance at some loot. Let's see what we get. And it's always good to go a little bit out of your way for this stuff, especially if there's not like a super big time constraint. Because the extra, 15, 20 grand might cover an entire repair bill. But 13 to 8 might just cover it. Alright, no bonus loot over here. That is okay. So, like I said, I want the height advantage. I want to be able to shoot down. So I'm gonna see if this little hillsy here. This is gonna give me the height advantage. Take me all the way into that new town. What is over here? This looks like potential. Ooh, hold on.
Yeah!
If you find the acquisition, just walk up to it in order to pick it up.
Look at that.
Excellent find, Commander.
Oh,
Beginning recovery
AC-20
now.
burst fire? Come on. Let's go. Alright, and taking a look at the damage, I have taken the brunt of the damage here, but I did take a couple of really big rounds from the SRMs off of that urban mech. Both of them. They really kind of took advantage of me just being open stance with them. And no shot?
Hostile mech spotted.
Where? Oh, way, way, way in the distance. See if I can get that with the 10.
Hostile spotted at attack vector. All units engage.
Oh, just shy. Oh, that was a clean hit. Oh, another clean hit. This glacier area is really working my advantage, giving me the heat drop off. I can kind of cool, crisp, and eat. Just quit walking, buddy. Oh, almost headshot of that. Oh man, he dropped off too fast. Oh, nice shot to the legs. This is kind of the advantage that you get when you have long-range weapons. Well, technically, oh,
Weapon systems have redlined. I need to eject.
Target destroyed.
that was that heavy laser. So this is where I start talking about that height advantage and things, because you're at a much higher advantage height. Let's see if I can crawl my way up here.
Target down.
Think that will connect? Nope, I'm not sure. Okay. Well, looks like we're gonna have to go in. Maybe we'll get lucky. We'll find some fabulous in here.
Target acquired.
Where are they, Commander?
Scratch that target off the list.
Yeah.
That was a great showing, Commander. Our benefactor will be pleased with our success. Now get back to the dropship, ASAP.
Of course. Back to the dropship we go. For the lady.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Fortunate placement. Alright, I mean, we really cleared the field. We earned our money here.
Let's get out of here, Commander.
And let's
Job
get out
well
of here.
done.
An extra 25,000 C-bills? Making that money. Shmoney time. $15 and the C-20 burst fire. Right, so we can get an assassin and some urban mechs. Now, the assassin is a 40-ton mech. I don't know if it's considered light or if it's excuse me, considered medium. Lots of jump jets from 5 and a single medium laser. I don't really like this configuration. It's definitely missile heavy over the medium laser, so I think I want it. Let's see if I pick up a bunch of everything else. Bunch of 1 pips. Yeah. What else down here? 6. And grab more of those. And 3 more single heats. Perfect. One's still healthy. Minimal damage. Looking good there. Alright, let's get into our battle mechs. Let's go ahead and repair these bad boys. And mostly because even with make sure we drop fully repaired rock and roll. Alright, so let's go back. Ooh. Sorry about that. Not get to my mute button in time. Shadowhawk refit 2 days. Okay, so we still got 6 more days. Well, the Centurion is ready to go. We're literally gonna have everything ready to rock. This. Bam! Shadowhawk. Granted, it's missing the PPC. Do the retrofit when we get back in. Kinda like the design on this bad boy. But we've got our Blackjack back up and running. We've got oh, hold. So it actually kind of falls like this. Medium mechs, we've got some light mechs. So we're looking good. We've got a good solid collection of our medium mechs started. Alright, so let's take a look at these contracts. I think I'm going to do one more for the night. These weren't too bad. So let's see Davion versus the Independence. I did take a hit 8 rep, and I gained, I think, 49. I think it was like an 8 and 8. Easy. Alright, now this is the big. Ooh, look at that! So since it did another mission, it reset this part. And now we can really crank it up. We're gonna go ahead and do that. Actually, this. And max out some extra money. I don't think we're gonna take 400,000. I mean, if we do, we got the extra bonus money coming out, so good there. Plus tons of salvage. Looking good there. Alright, now let's go ahead and get rid of the spider. We're gonna go ahead back in here. We're gonna switch out to that Blackjack. And again, once we get a little bit more tonnage with the difficulty level increase, we're gonna start moving up to those medium mechs. So everyone's healthy, everyone's ready to rock and roll. Go ahead and hit ready. We'll give this a moment. And then once we hit that 100%, we're gonna get right into it. We're gonna do our last drop of the night. Trace, dose, uno, and in it. I feel like we need to switch up the music a little bit, so let me just get a little check here. And what's the next track?
Hangar doors opening. Stand clear.
Reactor online. Sensors online.
That's it right there.
Weapons online.
That's the one.
All systems nominal.
Our employer wants us to destroy a local military facility. Be cautious of any live ordnance storage they might have on site. Farhad does not want to spend weeks clearing shrapnel from shredded Myomi bundles.
Okay, we're too close. Now, I have a feeling, just a gut feeling, we're not going to get a ton of bonus loot on this particular map. So I say we just go straight for the coordinates, and since it's also getting late, just kind of expedites the whole thing. And that's why we skirt to the side.
Target destroyed.
Battle mechs spotted crossing the outer perimeter. They're headed straight for our outpost.
Target destroyed.
Enemy destroyed.
Commander. Approach the
Oh,
object to pick it
snaps!
up. There it is.
I
I'll
stand
leave the rest of the
corrected.
demolition job up to you, Commander. Package acquired.
That's around 4. Nice.
New target, Urban Mech.
Sensor sweep detected.
Like fish in a barrel.
Add one more to my kill count.
Target destroyed.
Oh, y'all have been doing work over there? What?
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Alright. Demolish the base. Easy enough.
They took out our generator.
Alright. Just do a little zigzag pattern here. So this. These.
They're operating at reduced efficiency. Keep on smashing.
Man, I feel like there should be more resistance here.
You've managed to demolish about half of the target's buildings. Crack on, Commander.
Our HQ is taking heavy fire. We need some support. Yeah.
Hmm. What's this stuff? Never tell what is going to give you exactly a percentage.
This area is on its last legs, Commander. Just one final push, and then we can all go home.
Ooh, we got a mech incoming.
Target received. Engaging.
Let's get me some boots off.
Scrub one.
Destroyed. Target acquired.
Target is down.
Target down.
Hit that backside. More points off. All these things you think don't count for like a point or a percentage off. Let's see if this is gonna do it. Is this gonna do it for us?
The facility's gone cold. All power signatures gone.
There we go.
No one's going to be able to utilize this complex for quite a bit. Time to get out of here, Commander.
Let's get that thing.
Kill the mech!
Uh-oh, I'm stuck. Uh-oh.
Target destroyed.
That. Yeah, buddy. Just laying fools out. I feel like we got a really strong team going right now.
Once you've found the targeted asset, move up to it, and we'll begin the recovery procedure.
Oh, damn. It was right there the whole time. Yeah, I'll take some extra money, and...
Cargo acquired. Clean kill, Commander. The mech is about to go crit. We're coming to you, Commander.
Come on. Come to me.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Got another one.
Target acquired.
Hey!
New target fire starter.
Group target received.
Sensor sweep detected.
Watch out. That mech is going critical.
Now, I'm basically going to end up costing myself a little bit of money here. Because...
New target enforcer.
let's see. Sir. A large laser, an AC-10, and a small laser. I'll be honest, that's kind of scary.
Target acquired.
The General, on the other hand, not scary at all. Especially with support from our support missile. Because sometimes having the high ground means you get to poke. Can you poke that bear?
Good kill, Commander.
Yeah.
That mech is about to go critical.
Oh, what's over there? I wonder if that's the Enforcer already showing up. Oh, we just kind of poke. Oh, there it is.
Requested target ID received. Engaging. Nice kill shot, Commander. Target is about to blow.
Target destroyed.
Yeah, buddy. Okay, now we're going to take off. We're taking a little bit more damage, but we're at a good spot right now. We're not like too heavily damaged. There's not really anything that we are looking at. Wait.
Target Shadowhawk.
Focus target updated.
There we go. There we go. So ultimately, what we're trying to do is get a good chunk of salvage here. Martians.
Commander, before more enemies arrive.
And with how many mechs we just destroyed, easy peasy. We're gonna have some good stuff to look at. Pow, pow, pow. Been really good. How's everyone doing tonight? For those of you out there watching the stream, how's everything going? What are you playing tonight? What are you up to? Let's see. Firestarter. Not a big fan of the Firestarter. Definitely not a big fan of the Jenner now that we've got some bigger mechs. Did get that Shadowhawk. This one is set up with our medium laser and 2 ballistic. I don't love this scenario. And as you can see, personally, what I would do with the jump jets, medium laser, switch them both to SRMs. I'd get rid of the LRM and make it more of a close range brawler. Don't have a lot of ballistic options. Oh, we've got the EC5. Maybe. There's options here. But with 18, we're just shy of the 22 it takes to take this guy. So, you know we're going to eventually get there. All good things. So, let's go ahead and replenish up our stock of items. Go ahead and some jump jets. Let's see. Let's get a mic 10. LRM 5 Street 5. Some two. Flamers, I don't have. Machine guns and machine gun ammo. Let's see. Start back at the top. LRMs. Well, actually, no. Let's grab some LRM and SRM ammo. Always use some of that. And then last 2 continue. See, look at that. Look at that. Didn't even take a $250,000. We took 125,000. And spread out pretty evenly across the board. Panther looks like it took the hit on the biggest end. Look at these kill counts. Oh my god, 10 kills. 6, 9, 6. And ring. And the javelin. The javelin, no less. Granted, okay, with turrets, mechs, and 3 mechs down. Just looking great. Such a good job on this. So got $1 million in payout. So let's do this. Let's hit the star map. Let's go ahead and hit Chishomingo. Spend the 50 grand. I'm saving more than that in the long run, as we're going to be looking for some supplies to retrofit. And battle mechs. Let's go ahead and hit that repair button. Get that all set to go. Boom, boom. Excellent. Now, I'm going to go ahead and throw Jenner cold storage. Yeah, I'm going to strip it of all its weapon and equipment. No big deal. That way I can guys up, start working. This way, if I need to, I can always bring it back out of cold storage, but at least for the time being, I don't have to worry about it. Alright, so let's check some equipment real quick. I know I need a PPC. And, ooh. See 2. Big difference here. This is 0 pips. So weight 7, damage 10, 10 RPM. 7 tons, 10.5, and 12.38. 0.08 RPM with that extra damage. And then you'll notice 9.6 for the heat, 7.6. Much more efficient, range 736 to 966. And projectile speed, it moves faster. There's a huge advantage on getting the PC2 pip. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and purchase. You know what? Just made a ton of money. I'm going to go ahead and buy it. Take a look at some ballistics. Nothing too crazy. And there. Jump jets, SRM, single meetings. Alright, we're good. So what we can do now is, as we go through, starting to look at things like, let's see, we got 1 energy. There's our PPC. We can go into our loadout. We're gonna get rid of the 1 pip PPC, and we're gonna throw on that 2 pip PPC. So that's gonna be a huge boon. Now, the weight for the LRMs, I'm gonna leave the LRMs right now. I'm gonna build this more of a long-range boat, kind of keep it at a distance and don't necessarily do anything too crazy. So we only have the LRM 5 and the PPC really, so that's going to be our main of throw down the heat. We'll go ahead and start that work. That bad boy. Spider's looking good. Yeah, I think we're doing good here. Now, the one thing I'm doing here is paint mech, apply to all, and apply. Second. All, apply. Perfect. Now we've got all of our mechs are kind of red, white, and blue theme. Ah, look how looks. Looking good. Looking good, buddy. Looking good. Alright, let's take a look and see if there's any new pilots. Nothing I want to consider. So these are all going to get queued. Now remember last time or the time before that, I ended up getting to actually go through my retrofits. Just double checking my timeline, 8 days. You look at the star map, heading back to Sun Prairie, looking at 13 days. So if we have 8 days as our longest repair, we know we're going to be fine. So let's take a look at Station 5. Okay, so we're kind of stepping it up. I want to try and go through and clear some of these. There's like the Eatisville high reward. So I want to make my way through some of these things and see if we can get to like, let's see, where is it? This is not where I want to be. So check Lexington. Pirates. So now we're starting to get into some pirate ones. That sounds awesome. We're already at negative 26 with them. Hey, that's fine. That's totally fine. So that's definitely going to be a good option for us. Check Peabody. Ooh, a multiple mission operation against pirates again. And look at that, +3. So this looks like where we want to be. This is going to get us the missions that are... Oh, this is on the pirate side. Crazy. Then... Oh, the Coalition of Farmers. Yeah, so we're going to end up working a lot of this stuff. Subsidiary of the Independence. Ah, okay, so as our independence goes up, so does this. Perfect. So we're going to have a lot of these that we're just going to be cruising through on our next outing. So what I'm going to do here is... Oh. Lexington, do we want to start off? Some of these House Davion missions in. 34 days, 200,000. Let's do it. Yeah, look at all of the retrofits are done. Perfect. Now we've got a few backup. So this is one of those things where I've been working towards, is ultimately what I want to make sure is that in our storage we have viable options for additional mechs. I don't think I'm ever going to drop that Jenner again. We just threw it into cold storage. You can always look at retrofitting it later. But let's take a look at these contracts. So 15, 14, 15. And this one right here, 2-parter. 2 times potential. Multiple mission operation. That sounds awesome. That sounds so good. So we'll go ahead and start on the next one with our empty nest. We're going to go ahead and run this. We've got +3 negotiation. We're going to be able to get some solid rewards out of this. And depending on what kind of options we have for salvage, what we'll do is push for more money, bring that money count up. And then if we can't get any good salvage, then, no big deal. Just deal with what we got. But we're We're gonna end up getting what is that, 350 base and then 1.5 million, and we're gonna have some repair bills. But we'll probably bring that back down to a reasonable, maybe a mil out of it, but it's gonna be a cool mill out of 3 missions, and we're gonna have some attempts at getting salvage. What next we get out of these? We're gonna be looking good. So we're gonna go ahead and wind things down now. Let's go ahead and get to that stream ending screen. And then because I'm actually remembering this, let's take a look and see if anyone I know is streaming right now. So let me just take a look and see if we can do a quick see raid. No, not really. I've got some folks playing the Star Wars Jedi Survivor. For those of you out there, if anyone wants to go watch that. That's silly just because there's only 2 of us. So let's do this. We'll just go ahead and end stream, hold it for the night, and then we'll shut things down. So for those of you that are going to be watching this VOD later on YouTube, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate all your time. Even if you're not catching the live stream itself, I really do appreciate you time out of your day to watch my VOD on YouTube. So it means a lot to me that I get to build a community around me playing some games, entertaining you guys, and in turn, engaging with me so that way I can reciprocate and continue that enjoyment. So that way we all end up having fun in this adventure that we call MechWarrior 5. Now, upcoming things that we might be doing. Tomorrow is Friday, so Friday nights is for the boys. We might be doing some Rocket League, so we'll see about streaming some of that. After that, one of the things that I've been looking at doing is doing a stream of a teardown of my PC. So I have an old computer that I'm going to be pulling all the parts out of and looking at prepping for a new build down the road. So I wanted to get that on, and we might be doing that live stream this weekend. Who knows? It's crazy. I'm gonna try to keep to a good schedule, but we'll see if we can get things rocking and rolling. And if we can, we're gonna end up with 5 days this week tomorrow streaming. I will be gone on Saturday, so we'll be breaking that streak. Hopefully we'll be right back at it for Sunday, and then starting the week off right with a Sunday stream. Like I said, we might do an IRL teardown stream of a old desktop, pulling the guts out. Who knows? I'm gonna keep it open. I definitely am enjoying my time playing MechWarrior 5. Hopefully you are enjoying watching my stream. And as always, folks, time is the most valuable currency. Once we spend it, we do not ever get it back. So I 110% appreciate you spending any time with me, whether it's on the live stream on Twitch or on the VOD on YouTube. So with that, everyone have a good night. We're almost done with the